Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from T&J, and we're looking at the trading block here. We had Nottingham in there. What's interesting about Nottingham, I just don't think he's ready. He's young still, so we still got time to develop him. I think I actually might move him down to give him some more work, and then see how that goes. So we're just looking at the trading block here, and we're just looking at some catchers that, we might have an eye out for, or ones that are just, available. So Justin O'Connor is interesting. So he has 91 arm strength. I mean, nobody's stealing on him. His hitting stats aren't that high, but you know what? I mean, he's pretty good at defense. Let's see. Stuart Turner, also a guy. It doesn't look like he is. He has decent hitting stats, so not too bad. Zane Evans from the Royals. I'm not sure who this is. He looks decent. Jason Castro is an interesting guy. So he's 31, but he's a pretty good player. I mean, look at his hitting zones. He has a pretty good. Whoa, look at that contract though. So he's owed. Wow, I don't think I would take that on. So that's like $25 million over the next 3 years at age 31. Jett Bandy's actually at 81 overall, so I'd actually be, downsizing there. My boy Khris Davis is on the trading block. This is crazy. Let me see how many home runs he hit last year. So he had 22. I remember he had that 42 home run season, his first season with the Oakland A's. That's interesting, but I don't think we're not looking for outfield at all. Brett Nicholas, he's pretty decent. His hitting zones are so small though. Look at his hitting zone. He has one little corner in the left. I don't know about that. He's only owed $570,000, so he has a favorable contract. Let's see if there's any more catchers out here. Tyler Flowers, he's a 72 overall. He was actually a free agent. I don't think I'm gonna go after him. Chad Wallach. He has pretty good discipline, but nothing that'll really, get you to really make that move. Luis Torrens. So this is an interesting guy. He's 22, 74 overall. He's been in the majors for 2 seasons already. So let's see what he hit. 247 and 237. It's not really impressive. He's actually 0-18 to start this year. So I don't know about him. Josmil Pinto, he's pretty good. This is probably the best catcher I've seen out of all these guys, except the first guy we're looking at with the 91 arm strength. But he's pretty decent. I mean, he has pretty good hitting stats. Let's see what he's hitting so far. So he's not even in the starting lineup. Oh yeah, they got Buster Posey, so they don't even need him in the starting lineup. Looks like last year he only had 9 at bats. I don't know what he was doing there. But in Minnesota, I mean, his rookie year was pretty good. He didn't have that many at bats. So this is a guy that doesn't have many at bats. He actually played for the Brewers. I don't remember him on the Brewers. But let's just look at Jett Bandy really quick. I mean, he has better hitting stats than most of those guys we were just looking at. And what's funny is that look at his overall 81. So remember last year he was around 75, 76 overall. He's went up 5 overalls. So he's actually improving. Remember, he had that walk-off already. He only has 1 at bat so far, but he's going to get the start. And Jacob Nottingham, I think I'm going to move him down. I'm probably going to either sign a catcher. Let's just see who's in free agency, because now I can sign free agents, just because the first season I didn't want to sign free agents because the computer doesn't do it. But Kurt Suzuki is there. I know you guys have been asking for Kurt Suzuki. And you know what? I think I might just get him for a backup purpose. I'm going to give Jett Bandy the chance. You never know. Jett Bandy can break out just like Travis Shaw did. Then Bobby Wilson's probably the next best. These guys are all old in free agency. I mean, Manny Pina, he's actually a real Brewer. So he's interesting because he hasn't gotten much work at the major league level, but maybe I'll sign Kurt Suzuki. I'm either thinking about Kurt Suzuki, I forgot who else, Justin O'Connor, look at that arm strength though. Look at his zones versus left. He can rake the ball versus lefts, and he has much more of a hitting zone than Jett Bandy or any other catcher I've seen does. I mean, look at that. All red on the left versus lefties, just about all red on righties. So this might be a guy I might trade for. He's 27, so that means that, you know, catchers are kind of hard to find. So we can maybe get him in his prime years. So let's advance a few games. We're going to advance up to the Chicago series. Let's just see how we do advancing. So it looks like we sweep. Whoa, look at that. We are winning. My goodness, we are 13-1. Jose Bautista and Zach Davies both got hurt. We are 14-1 after simming that. What a hot start by the Brewers. I actually want to sim these next two. Whoa, Lance McCullers is 2-0 right now. You know what? I want to get to this. I want to get to this Josh Hader game. So let's just advance these next two games. See how we do. So I spoke too soon. We started 14-1, but we only lost 2 games. So 14-3 to start the season. That is amazing, because let's just look at these standings here. We're 14-3. We are a whole 5 games in the lead with only 17 games into the season. So we might be the hottest team in baseball, and we are. Look at this. I mean, oh, it looks like the Tigers are 14-3 too, and they're on a 7-game win streak. So, man, we started off pretty nice there. Let's just get into this gameplay. We're going up against the Chicago Cubs on the road. Josh Hader on the mound for us. He's got a 0.47 ERA, and he's 3-0. Man is beasting. But let's just get into this gameplay. We are at Wrigley Field. We're 14-3 at this point. I can't believe the good start. But we're facing Nathan Eovaldi. And man, this was one of the pitchers that I was trying to go after in my first season. I was thinking about it because his velocity is so high. And you know, the story of this game was pitching. This was a pitcher's duel from start to finish. Look at these strikeouts that I'm getting. Nathan Eovaldi is on the mound, and Josh Hader, he's also dealing. He's getting Kyle Schwarber to swing and miss. He's getting all these guys out. And what's funny is that, man, I couldn't do anything from behind the plate. I was trying all day. These pop flies were all I was getting, or a strikeout. Brinson strikes out on some heat, and here Blake Parker comes in late in the game and gives up a ground ball, but it's a double play. I mean, this is a true pitcher's duel. Nobody can do anything this game. Arcia hits one deep to right field in the 9th inning, and that's probably the deepest ball I'm going to get hit this game. And Jason Hayward, after catching that, goes deep here in the 11th inning, and he wins it for the Cubs. And it's funny because, man, I never faced Eovaldi, but now I regret not trading for him. I was thinking about it because, man, he is good. I could not touch his fastball, and anytime you throw off speed, I'd be so into that fastball trying to hit that I'd miss. So, man, that's gonna do it, man. The Cubs, we go on the road, only get 4 hits, but hit subscribe, hit that like button. Nathan Eovaldi, 14 strikeouts.